Good day, everybody. I hope everybody's doing very well and making great decisions. Today, I want to talk about what we as parents do to actually betray our kids, or how we put them in a position where they feel like they are betraying one of the other parent or guardian, which has detrimental consequences at the end of the day. So, one of the things that I spoke about in my previous clips was when kids are growing up and parents are together, that is a foundation for them because they get to see what stability looks like. That lays out the map about what life could be, or what is a safe space for them, and how to communicate with another person and so forth, because of what they are learning from these two parents or guardians, and how to model life from that space. Now, one of the things that we do, for example, you take your son, right? As a father, you take your son and you tell him, oh, okay, no, we're going to visit auntie whose house. And then when you get there, this auntie, you have a relationship or intimate relationship with this auntie, meaning that you are cheating on this child's mother and they are a part of your cheating. This in itself is one of the low blows of betrayal for kids, because what the father is doing in that space is telling the child that we are in cahoots in cheating and you are my middle person. So if I'm in trouble, you will say, no, we were doing something else. We went to the park, or we went to soccer, or we went to do something. Now, what you're doing is the following. You're putting the child in a position where they now have to lie for you. And when they lie for you, that means that their level of detection in terms of being uncomfortable around the other parent is quite high, because they are constantly checking themselves. Is mom gonna find out? What am I doing that is gonna put? Am I doing something that might put my dad in a place where we both need to be questioned? So you teach this child to lie for you, and in this it creates anxiety, it creates stress, it kind of shakes the level of groundedness, because this child now knows how to lie. And also in that same space, it puts the child at a level of, so now because I lie for you, I am supposed to be at a different level of trust with you, right? So what parents or fathers end up forgetting is that years after this has happened, when the child now needs something, or when the child realizes that this wasn't okay and they overreact, or they're having an attitude behavior, or they drop out of school, or they're not doing very well at school, it's because when they're sitting at this table and they're talking to their mom, or they're around with their mom doing some stuff, there's a guilt element that they have, because they feel guilty for lying or for cheating on you. Because now it's like, so this is what commitment is, this is what love is, this is what relationship is, where I'm hurting my mom to please my dad, yet if mom finds out, I'm also in trouble. So this child is split in two. They are confused, they are hurt, so they walk around with this hurt and this guilt over them, and all they can think about is this behavior. And so it's not okay to use our kids to get out of trouble, especially if we are cheating. This goes the other way around. Mothers using their girls to cheat, where they say, oh no, we went to Uncle whose house, and then when they get there, this child is given something, and then you get freaky or whatever with this person. It's not okay, because do not put a child in the middle to help you with your cheating, because you are not helping them. You are hurting them, you are betraying them. Then also you're making them choose between you and that other parent, meaning that now they have to make sure that you are the best or the better parent. It's not okay. This has detrimental consequences, where this child might feel like, I don't want to ever get married, because what's the point? This is what's going to happen. If I don't do it, my spouse is going to do it. So it puts up the child in that. And again, therapy helps, and somebody can go through that and also come out very nicely and good. And then that could also be a lesson to not do that. This is also something that can definitely happen. So for the people that can't cope with that, they feel ashamed, they feel guilt, because they have done their parent wrong because of the other parent, and they don't have to choose. We shouldn't use our kids to choose between us. So make great decisions. Do not use the kids to cover for your lies, to help you with your lies, because it puts the child in a very difficult position for the rest of their life, because now they have this guilt and shame and embarrassment about how you treat their mother. When you don't respect their mother or their father, don't use them to help you to treat them bad. So make good choices. Don't betray the kids. Don't let them betray the other spouse, because they got love for that other parent just as much as they have love for you. And when you do that, you break and crush them bit by bit every single time. So that is not their mom. That is not their uncle. That is not their auntie. It's your person that you're cheating with, and keep it as such, and don't involve the kids. Do not involve them. Okay? Because the worst thing is that parent, that person saying, oh, hi, how are you? Are you well? This child just doesn't know how to respond to this person that's hurting their mom or their dad. So don't put a child in the middle position when you're going to do your funny businesses, because it's not fair to their kid, and they also love their parent just as much as they love you. Make good decisions. Let's make better life choices. And if you can't cope with what you are doing, go for therapy. Seek out professional help. But again, keep the kids out of it. Okay, we want a healthy nation. We want people with great mental health, and we can do the small things now as parents. Okay, see you next time. Make brilliant, brilliant decisions. And thank you for always watching. I'll see you again.